Hi, this is a demonstration video of the lead-free wave solder oven that we have for sale. The oven, it was manufactured by Dektec. It is a Chinese manufactured oven. It was bought brand new through a distributor who labeled it ThermPro down here. It was manufactured by Dektec in Asia though. It is a lead-free oven, as I mentioned. It has a computer interface here and also down on the left side of the machine. It has thermocouples as well as width adjusting switch. It has a UPS on-off switch, a lighting switch, and a computer control with an emergency stop here. The oven has two exhaust ports, one by the Flexor and one by the reflow zone. It has three windows that can be lifted up. Main power on-off switch is right here. It is a three-phase machine that three-phase, I believe, close to 100 amps. It has a port access to the preheat zone. There's one here, and there's three preheat zones, 1, 2, and 3. Two of them are consolidated. I believe the zones 1, 2, and 3 are consolidated. It has an access to the Flexor for calibration right through here. We just have a piece of cardboard in here for Flexor, a Flexor demonstration in a moment. It also has a timer where you can set the oven to basically wake up and preheat the pot early in the morning, so when you come to run production, it's all ready to go for you and you don't have to wait that day. Okay. The next glass panel is right up here. This is preheat zone 2 and 3. And then the very last, the reflow zone, is right here. There is a removable lead-free solder pot. This is a lead-free oven with it's automated removal and insertion. It's a 2-impeller system, as you can see, with the titanium fingers right through here. It does have all of the temperature controls right here. And coming around this side, here's the output side of the oven. The safety tree, of course, the status tree. Now on the back side of the oven, there is also a safety switch as well as a solder pot insertion and removal. The solder pot, of course, can be removed and drained. Here are the 2 impellers, and there's access from this side as well. Each of these doors is functioning and does work. Here's a view from the back of the machine. Here is the access to the Flexor pot. There's one pot for flux, one for alcohol for cleaning, and we'll typically, when we use the machine, we'll clean it with alcohol and with a food coloring, so we know that the alcohol's made it through and the flux has been removed. This has worked for us well. It does have a UPS right down below here. It has an accessible tray here. It has another tray down here by the bottom of the Flexor. It has another filter right up above the Flexor. It has a trap door which gives you access to all the pneumatic controls that control the the Flexor pressure and the speed and those sort of things. And coming right back around this side, we have the pneumatic input, and that's pretty much it. So while I have this up, I'll just go through the different controls that we have in the software, how well this, how visible this is. But there is a control panel. This is all software and controller controlled. There's a config screen that will allow you to purge the Flexor, which is happening right now. It's going back and forth, just spraying alcohol through. We're going to turn that off here. You can set up the, there's controls for a preheat 1, preheat 2, and preheat 3. There's 2 different fingers, one for wave and one for chip wave. There's a finger cleaner. There's a conveyor on and off right here. When the conveyor comes on, it's represented by moving fingers in the screen, as well as you can see the moving fingers down here on either side. There is a feed port for the board right here on this side, as well as, let's see, let's go ahead and turn this on. There's a solder pot on-off command. There's a wave on and off, which I'm just going to turn the wave on here, which will turn on the impellers to shoot wave, the wave through. Now I didn't turn on the light. You can see that the wave is flowing. Should have probably turned on the light. We'll do that next time when we run a board through. Okay, we'll turn the wave off. Now there's an exhaust control right here that can be turned on and off the exhaust fan. Everything is functioning on the oven currently. Let's see here, and that pretty much will do it. We'll go ahead and set up a board and we'll run that through next.